going down to the place where the wildflowers grow. The river runs wild, singing as she flows. Home to the froglet and the scribbly gum, where the black cockatoo are nesting their young. Tall trees standing strong, creatures all about, fields of vibrant flowers upon these mossy grounds. Winds are blowing abundant with the sound of Mother Nature's glory, may it be forever now.
I feel as to buying and purchasing this property would be a godsend to the community, not only the community but to my people. I'm part of the Nauta family of the Midjinbul tribe, which is Tweedhead's boundaries. We used to come to this area of Wallum along the waterways, and where the fresh water ran out into the salt water, camping, mostly weekends and holidays. And it's been a place for my people for a long time, and this is why the place is so significant to us. The camping was before my time, and I'm 71, and so 100 years of my people being in this area. It feels sacred to us and always been sacred. A lot of that passed on, and we want to keep that as our memories. And the boundaries of Wallum is a place where our people can come and as being a part of community development for this area. So thank you.
The reason why we should buy Wallum, apart from the really obvious fact that this is incredibly sacred and culturally precious land, the last wildflower heathland in the area. There's endangered species that rely on this land, from the koala to the glossy blacks to the frogs, to the Mitchell's rainforest snail, all of these things. It's pristine habitat. There's so many other places that could be built on. Apart from those things, I live in Bayside, and I know from South Golden Beach and New Brighton, which now flood because they are filled Wallum heathlands, and we've been told by hydrologists that's exactly what's going to happen to Bayside. We're in a climate crisis, and the fact that developers are still allowed to build and fill on floodplains is just a disgrace. That's why we should buy Wallum.
We know we need to come together to do everything we can to protect Wallum. The community has been fighting on every level. Been fighting at the council level, trying to get their local representatives, at the state level, trying to get those state MPs who have power and could make a decision to protect Wallum, and of course, trying to get the federal minister who has powers and could protect Wallum. And right now, the community's even in the federal court, trying to get the federal court to use their power to protect Wallum.
Celebrating this beauty so profound, grateful for these corridors we gently walk on down. Systems of ecology, provisions for totality, balance, harmony. We stand for this beauty, this song of creation. How it sings so sweetly, calling to be heard. So listen deeply.
We've started a company named Community Land Acquisition Initiative with a view to acquiring the site here at Wallum to put it into a land trust for the community that'll save it in perpetuity, so that in the future and now people can have access to this beautiful piece of land, this very valuable environmental piece of wet heathland. The land will be held in a conservation land trust with a management committee that will look at the ecological and cultural values and determine the best way to maintain those conservation values into the future for the community. We are a charity, and we will have deductible gift recipient status with the Australian Taxation Office by the time we're ready to move on this.
During the years that I've walked here with my husband, we've really developed an interest in the Wallum heathland, and it's really captured our imaginations and our hearts. So when I realised that there was a way of saving the Wallum and that there was a whole community that really loved this place and wanted to save it, I wanted to be involved with it. This land, it's virtually pristine. There are wildflowers growing that would rival Western Australia. A lot of people just aren't aware of it. And as the community has become much more aware of it, the interest has really grown. And it's been heartening for us because years ago we were told, oh no, it's a done deal. It's going to be developed. But I think it's emerged that there's a great love for this land, and the way that we can really protect it into the future is to buy it for the community.
I believe that we should buy Wallum and preserve it for all of community for the future. We need to protect this unique and endangered environment for all of the endangered species that need it to survive. And we need to save this beautiful place for our children.
Lay your body upon the ground. Feel the rhythm and hear the sound. It's one heart beating. It's one heart beating.
One thing that we know could absolutely guarantee the protection of Wallum, and we've seen this done around Australia in other places, when the risks are so high that all of those other places and decision makers might not come together to protect Wallum, we know that by buying the land, we can really protect Wallum. So right now, if people have the means and they have that connection, that incredible connection with Wallum, and the minute you step foot on that land, you get that connection, you would come together and do everything you can and put in. So it's really important that this option is on the table and in the mix, because at the end of the day, it may be the very thing that actually ends up protecting Wallum. Imagine enough good people with enough money come together and the community can buy that land and protect Wallum forever.
This place is really, really important. We need to be able to preserve it. We need your help to buy it. And I'm often asked, what's our vision? And actually my vision would be to totally leave this place exactly as it is. Not change it in any way, just take down the fences that are up there now. However, I realise that there'll be rates to pay. We'll probably need to have some way of sustaining that financially. Maybe we need to do something very simple, and we need to work together on working out what exactly we would like to do together with the community. So please help us to purchase this property. Everyone benefits.
Wallum, majestic beauty, a gift from